sad to announce officially Nelson Mandela is dead. He's been sick for a long time. We hoped against hope for this moment. And yet he died peacefully in his sleep at home. And I have to look up on his living legacy in the rearview mirror. He literally suffered his way into our hearts. He suffered down the walls of racial apartheid. And while he had been a military general when he was captured, he chose to go another way and choose a higher ground. When he got out of prison, he could have said after 27 years of being violated, I choose retribution. But he chose reconciliation. He chose to honor the vision of a new, non-racist apartheid South Africa. And therefore you had relatively little bloodshed in the transition because he chose to find the common thread that would bind black and white and find common ground. South Africa would have been the bloodiest, most divided society in all of Africa. Instead, it has the #1 growing economy in South Africa, in no small measure because of the choices he made. I cannot help but think about the struggles in Durban, South Africa, led by Mahatma Gandhi. The struggle led by people like Oliver Tambo marching down Trafalgar Square with Oliver Tambo in Britain. We sought to change that order. Tonight we've lost a transformer. Bad news that we lost him, but the good news is we still have so much of him in our hearts. He showed us again the futility of war and violence and racism, and that we had to build a more perfect society upon hope and healing, not hurt and hate. And so just as we look at him now through the rearview mirror, we must now also look at the windshield and look at the unfinished business, following his methods and his vision, building a whole society where people can each, where lion and lamb can lie together and none be afraid. Why can lion and lamb lie together? Because they need each other. Lion has strength. Lambs are relatively small and weak. On the other hand, even lions and lambs hope that the forest will not catch on fire. Neither lion nor lamb want acid rain on their backs. So for those who are inclined to cry, there's a time to cry. There's a time to mourn, to hurt, to be sad, and yet in his honor we must pick up the baton where he dropped it and keep running the race of making the world free of war, racism, and poverty. Those who live, as he goes on to glory, must stay here and tell that story. So let us join hands and bow our heads in prayer. In your own way, in your own religion, express your thanks to God for having sent a man our way in our life and time. He made a difference in the whole world for all time. For the joy of his living, for the justice for which he lived, for the legacy he leaves, we express our thanks to thee. And let us leave this place tonight better because he came our way. Amen. I want to leave now rather hurriedly. We're going to stay a while longer, but we have to do a lot of work in London tonight, Sky News and CNN and such as that. So please pray for us as we get back to London. Scheduled to go to Chicago tomorrow, but right now scheduled to be in there. We don't know, things are very much up in the air right now. Please pray for us on our mission. Thank you very much. God bless you.